What if the Super League went through and all the teams that were against it were for it? The top 20 teams in Europe assembled before the season began. Arsenal were favourites to win the Premier League that season. How wow would they perform? I set myself the task to find out. Arsenal's first game was against Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. and Benzema were certainly the most dangerous players on the pitch. I gave away a penalty. Ballon d'Or Benzema puts it in the back of the net. It was then time for us to reply. Saka runs down the pitch, cuts inside and slots the ball into the bottom corner. Brilliant goal. Our next game was against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. My players would be visiting Aubameyang for the first time at his new club.
And the contest begins.
We gave away a lot of free kicks and even a penalty.
And a goal! He was composure.
Koulibaly took Jesus out in the box. Saka stepped up for the penalty and equalised.
A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Chelsea was such a threat at the end of the game, but they couldn't take the lead. The score ended up in a draw, 1-1. After the game, Saka was upset that some of the bad tackles didn't get called by the ref. Drawing the last few games have now put us 13th in the Super League. We jumped on the plane, went to France to face Lyon. We needed to dominate to have a chance against City later in the week, and I believed Gabriel was the man for that job. The hunger in that game was incredible. Jesus opened up the score sheet. Saka followed Jesus with a penalty. We came together as a team to grab our first win this season. Probably one of the hardest games we have in this league. We are now 8th. City are sitting 14th in the league. But to be honest, Haaland is just warming up for the season. Saliba takes out Haaland early in the game.
In it goes, coolly converted.
Saka was so explosive this game, equalising the game to 1-1.
They weren't ahead for long.
1 win and 3 draws so far this season.
And this match is level again.
The next challenge on our journey took us to Old Trafford against Manchester United. I gave the Arsenal players a very emotional team talk. The boys went out on the pitch swinging. Gabriel opened up the score sheet with a beautiful chip over De Gea.
And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Martinelli tried to follow behind but was unlucky.
That chance has to be taken. It's a poor finish.
Man United tried to respond but Ramsdale was so unformed.
That's a wonderful save.
Gabriel was in his own world today, displaying brilliance.
Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top.
Jesus was undone though.
Oh, wait a minute.
He put another one in the back of the net, scoring his hat-trick.
How about that? He's put it away.
Saka was also on form today.
And he's through here.
He scored a beautiful goal with a remarkable assist from Odegaard. The clean sheet and the 4 goals was exactly what we needed. We are now 3rd in the table. PSG and Dortmund are a few points above us. We took this momentum to Italy, beating Juventus on their own turf. I finally feel like I understand Arsenal's playing style on the game, and I'm ready for the derby against Tottenham in the week.
But they were the better side over the 90 minutes and they fully deserved it.
We arrived at Tottenham's ground, probably one of the best stadiums in the game and the loudest.
This was the game you wanted to win more than any other.
Save after save, Ramsdale was showing the levels.
Well, the crowd can sense a goal's coming. Could this be?
Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Tottenham's crowd was cheering, inspiring the team. Son Heung-min graced the game with an early goal.
The first goal in the derby, a special moment.
Odegaard, a true leader of men,
And it's gone in.
puts in the
Beyond
equaliser.
goalkeeper, Arsenal level.
The partnership between Odegaard and Jesus is magical. Jesus scores and unsettles Tottenham. We were for surely the better team on derby day. Our next game is against Barcelona. Jesus opens up the score sheet like he always does.
No long wait for the open.
Martinelli once again struggles to get on the score sheet.
What can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
They need to get tighter.
Lewandowski does what he does best and buries one.
All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could
Odegaard with a beautiful chip to Jesus. Gabriel slots it in bottom corner.
Back in front, stunning scenes here.
De Jong takes out Martinelli with a reckless challenge. Martinelli isn't getting up. I subbed on reinforcements. Nketiah and Tomiyasu affected the game immediately. Nketiah scored within his first few touches.
And it's gone in for Arsenal.
And again, beats the defender to head his second past the keeper. What a display. 2 goals within his first 2 attempts. Depay then silences the home fans with a stunner of a shot. Rafinha, the one that got away, volleys their 4th past Ramsdale. Anfield. Counter-attack after a counter-attack gave Diaz room to initiate the first blow.
What an emphatic finish that is.
Elliott then doubled their lead. The loss of Martinelli to injury really gave us no options at front. We were outclassed on every level. Our first loss to an English team this season. The drop in form and lack of depth in our squad really showed as we travelled to Italy to play Inter Milan. We could only squeeze out a draw after that great performance. We are improving, but we need a win against PSG. Arsenal now have a new man on form. Bukayo Saka.
In it goes! That will do nicely for starters.
Mbappe takes a penalty and
And
denies.
the keeper denies them from the spot.
This is our first win in 4 games. Me and the boys went back to Italy, but this time to face AC Milan. Both teams are strong and prepared for anything.
Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Attack after attack,
That's great goalkeeping.
shot after shot. Both goalkeepers were on form.
Well, it wasn't
It felt like it was going to be a level game.
Could be a chance to break here.
Then out of nowhere,
That's an exquisite.
Odegaard takes the lead.
And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Odegaard once again leads the attack and passes it to Saka to slot one home. Our new man on form, Saka, is a nuisance for the Milan defence, applying pressure to the max. A beautiful cross from Odegaard helps Gabriel to solidify our 3-goal victory.
It's such a one-sided contest here.
Our next game was against Napoli.
Can he finish? And get
Our
it-
midfield dominated this game. Thomas Partey blesses us with the opener, assisted by Granit Xhaka.
They breach the defence.
Xhaka's through ball brings Jesus into play, the first of many solo runs. Jesus launches it like a rocket towards the top corner.
Oh, a goal! And he scored not once but twice.
We are now ready to take Holland by storm. This game against Ajax was about youngsters and future stars. Marquinhos and Nketiah started up front with Smith Rowe. Saka came in later to win us the game.
And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
PSV were no match for our fast, tactical way of playing. Xhaka inspires the win with the first goal.
Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say...
Bukayo joins the score sheet for the 5th game in a row.
Scored again. They're doing everything in their
We
power
won the
to
game
make
2
sure.
goals to 0. This is our 7th clean sheet this season.
My name is Derek Ray.
It is said that this might be Simeone's last season as manager for Atletico Madrid. The game started and we were surely the better team. A goalkeeping error gave Atletico the lead. Saka summons the heavens
Cuts inside.
and scores a long ranger.
Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that.
We have them rattled now. Odegaard turns up the heat and applies the pressure.
chance.
After 3 attempts, Jesus finally gets his goal. Bukayo Saka has unfinished business and beautifully places his second past the keeper. The tension rises. Zinchenko makes a clumsy challenge and gives away a goal.
And he finds the net. He's got to pick himself up now.
Nketiah joins the attack and delivers the key blow, making it 5-2. What a game. We have now won 6 games in a row. We are sitting second, 1 point from the top of the table. The transfer window will open in 11 days. It's all or nothing.